Hello and welcome, and what a February it has been. We have some updates here that I will be sharing with you, starting off with Prince Harry's court case against the Mail on Sunday. According to Reuters, British media minister said on Friday that she had agreed to allow documents submitted to a public inquiry to be used by lawyers acting for Prince Harry and other claimants in their lawsuit against the publishers of the Daily Mail. Prince Harry and 6 other claimants were given permission in December to take to trial their case against Associated Newspapers over allegations of phone hacking and other serious privacy breaches dating back 30 years. The publisher has rejected the accusations. However, the judge had said without the government's permission, they could not rely on ledgers recording payments by A&L to private investigators, which were disclosed to a public inquiry into press standards that ended in 2012. On Friday, the minister Lucy Fraser said in a statement it had been agreed to allow these documents to be disclosed. Quote, "We do not consider that it is necessary in the public interest to withhold these documents from any disclosure or publication," end quote. They would be released solely for the purposes of this case, and went on to say, quote, "This decision makes no comment on the merits of the proceedings, which is wholly a matter for the courts to determine," end quote. And this intervention by ministers will come as a major boost to all the claimants after a judge had ruled back in November that they could not use leaked copies of their ledgers in their case, as they were supplied to the Leveson inquiry in confidence. The notice varies a restriction order imposed by Sir Brian Leveson in 2012, meaning the documents can now be used. Associated Newspapers, which had denied allegations, applied to have the claims dismissed, partly on the basis that the documents were sealed. The company also argued that the claims were outside a time limit for legal action. But a judge dismissed this application in November, meaning the case can be heard at trial. It is likely to take place early next year. The A&L case is one of a number of lawsuits Harry has been involved in at the High Court in London, and he successfully sued Mirror Group newspapers over claims of phone hacking and other unlawful activities, and is also suing News Corp News Group newspapers over claims of blagging confidential details about him and using other unlawful invasions of privacy. So yes, that's a quick update. Prince Harry and the 6 other claimants will be given secret documents from the Leveson inquiry to support their phone hacking claim against Daily Mail following a decision by the government. So this was in a notice that was published yesterday on Thursday, and ministers approved a request to unseal documents submitted as part of the public inquiry into hacking more than a decade ago. Those documents will go a long way in supporting their claim against Associated Newspapers. So that's a great win, and I'm so happy to share that with you. And indeed, Prince Harry is still on this. As he said, the mission continues. And this is quite a serious case against Associated Newspapers. They were accused in this filing of phone hacking, placing listening devices in cars, and recording private phone conversations. Prince Harry has spoken about in his other case against Mirror Group about how that impacted him in his formative years, leading him to have a sense of paranoia and the negative effects that had on his personal life. So kudos to him. And indeed, we continue to be proud of Harry on his mission. This has taken so much courage from this individual. He has truly been in that soldier mentality, not only fighting for justice on his own behalf and, of course, the other claimants, but he is, as he has stated before, he is doing this for the UK public. And I'd like to remind you all of Prince Harry's statement as he won against the Mirror Group newspapers. And it was such a mic drop statement. Prince Harry said, quote, "I've been told that slaying dragons will get you burned, but in light of today's victory and the importance of doing what is needed for a free and honest press, it is a worthwhile price to pay. The mission continues," end quote. And I'm so sure that Prince Harry can feel a lot of you who are supporting him in this mission, because he is taking on some huge corruption that would have otherwise gone unchallenged. Let's continue to pray for him to get full justice in this. So on to the next story, we have an amazing one. Meghan has ended off her month of February enjoying some fun downtime. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, hit the slopes for a ski trip with friend Heather Dorak and Kelly McGee-Zajfin. And Heather shared pictures from the trip in an Instagram post on Thursday, including a photo of the trio wearing thick jackets, gloves, sunglasses, and beanies as they posed in front of the snow-covered mountains. And her post read, quote, "Wow, what a perfect trip. My heart is so full. The kids crushed the slopes by day, and the adults howled with laughter deep into the night. Truly lucky in love with our wonderful friends." End quote. So that was captioned in her post, which also included additional images of her and her family members on the trip, full of smiles all round. So Zajfin also shared the photo in her own Instagram post, writing that she was, quote, "beyond grateful for the best of friends," end quote, adding, quote, "What a trip. Thank you doesn't even begin to express what my heart is feeling after this trip. The love of family time and adventure and belly laughs made this trip one for the books. Here's to many more adventures with friends that feel like family and appreciating each day." And a couple of emojis, end quote. So there is Meghan pulling off yet another winter chic look in a knitted black beanie hat and an oversized bomber jacket as she bundled up against the cold. And it seems like they had quite a bit of fun, and it's great to see that they also brought their families along for the trip. So while we don't have any pictures of Harry on this one, I can only assume that he also was amongst them, just an assumption, but it seems that they are having a ball. Happy to know that Meghan has capped off her February, having a great time with friends, really relaxed, and looking forward to seeing much more from her in the months moving ahead. So here are the quick updates. Share your thoughts with me on all of this news in the comment section below. As always, before we log off, allow me here to thank those of you who support this channel financially and shout out a couple of you here by name. A very special thank you to you, Anna Thorne. You have been so faithful and consistent in your giving and support for my work, and I truly love you, Anna. I pray for you. Know that we love you here and appreciate you for being a blessing to this channel. A special thank you as well to you. You go by the name Bunny. You have also been such a faithful, long-term giver on this channel, and I want to say that I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your support, your generosity, and kindness. You mean so much to me. Thank you. And a very special thank you to you, James Calvin Daniels. Thank you for your generosity and openness. You know that you're valued and appreciated here on this channel. Thank you, and may God bless you. A very special thank you to those who gave through Super Thanks. Thank you to Patricia Crenshaw. Thank you for every way you engage on this channel. You are truly such a blessing. You go above and beyond, and you warm me by your tremendous kindness that you've shown to me. Know that I love you, and I pray for God to bless you. Thank you. Once again, share all your thoughts on this news in the comment section below, and keep it here for more updates. I love you all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.